What up, AfterBuzzers? We are here with Tracey and Kathy Wigfield of Great News.
That's right.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so I heard the pitch of this show, right?
Yeah.
So this is based off y'all.
It
Well,
definitely
it's more
is.
based off you.
I know.
Yes.
I'm nervous about that.
So wait, have you?
People are going to find out my true secrets.
So okay, quickly, how did this inspire? Like, how did this really come into fruition?
Well, so this is the first show I've ever created, and Great News is about a girl who works at a cable news show, and her mom, who's always been a stay-at-home mom, decides it's never too late to give up your dreams, and I'm going to get an internship at my daughter's workplace. So she starts working there, much to her daughter's dismay. And my mother's never done that, but my mother and I have a very close relationship, and my mother is kind of a very funny character on her own that I really wanted to write about her, and specifically
How intrusive she is?
Yes, and how, like, you know, and from both of our sides, like, it's, you know, she's definitely up in my business and reading my email and putting her hand down my shirt, but all the time. But I also am calling her all the time and really care about her opinion. And you know, like a lot of my friends, we have like just a very close relationship that, yeah, I kind of wanted to bring to the show.
What's your guys' ethnicity?
It's a good question. Most people guess Jewish. We're Italian, so we're like,
I'm Greek, so like I'm hearing
Greek,
this.
I'm
yeah,
like,
Italian and Polish.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it's like a kind of New Jersey Italian people. I feel like there's a lot of like yelly kind of
East Coast too? Boston.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people are like, you're my mom, but it's like, yeah, Jewish, Greek, Italian.
Right.
So what did you do when Tracey's like, hey, so the show got picked up and it's about you?
It's about you.
Well, I knew she was writing it, and, you know, of course I was excited because this was really her dream. She started as, I knew she would be in the business because she always loved it, but this was really her baby now. Finally, she had a chance to write. I was proud that she wrote about our family, but I did say to her, like, not everything's really me.
It is, though.
Like,
It is.
tell them.
She's
no,
lying.
not everything.
I do stand-up comedy, so my mom's like, absolutely
Do not talk about me.
She won't come to my shows.
No.
So have you seen
She has
any
no
of the-
choice.
I saw some. I want to be surprised.
Okay. You
Yeah.
wanna, like,
So,
witness it.
but I did see the first couple, and I saw the final one.
Okay.
And I just, the thing I love and what I'm proud of her is I laughed out loud through it all. And the characters, the chemistry. I said to her that I've watched comedies my entire life. I love television. And I think that cast can make or break the show. And if you have a good cast and the people relate to them and want to see, hey, what are they doing next week? That's what she has in that show.
And would you say why did you put it in? If she's never gone to the news broadcast center, why did you want that kind of world?
Well, you know, I was picking. I mean, my mom has definitely come to visit me on set and would come and often just be like, "Oh, I'm staying for the next 8 hours." And I was like, "Okay, that's really long for a visit." But I wanted to set it at a place that inherently has high stakes to it. You know, in a newsroom, that's why there's been a bunch of shows about people who work in a newsroom. It just has a lot of drama built into it. Like, it is high stakes. It's not life or death, but you have to put on a show every day, and the work you're doing is important and really matters to people and can change the world if done well. And, you know, when I pitched the show 2 years ago, I didn't even know how, working in cable news is now the most interesting job in the entire world. And, you know, what's so exciting is we have a bunch of characters who come from different points of view and different generations. And the show, although it's not political, and we write it months.
Because you guys got a whole lot of material.
We got a lot of material, and there's a lot to parody about news and how people watch their news, and and what are facts, and what there's just a lot to kind of talk about. So I think we picked a very fertile area for comedy.
And one final question: what's one thing you really want the audience to take from this show?
I want people to watch the show and sort of feel happy. Like, my mother is sort of, one of her best traits is she is sort of an like almost to a point where it's annoying, like an endlessly positive person where it's like, what? Well, I don't understand. Just go in there and tell them you should have your own show. And I'm like, yeah, no, I know, Mom, but it doesn't work like that. And it's like, well, go into Bob Greenblatt's office and tell him you want a show. And I'm like, I know. But she is like such a great support to me, but also so positive and kind of has this attitude of like anyone can do anything, and it's never too late to, to become the person you are meant to be. And I hope people feel watching the show happy and sort of inspired by.
Girl, if you are transferring this energy here into the show, that's exactly what we're going to feel.
This is what it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is it.
Well, I'm very excited. So now, when can we catch the show?
Great News premieres on April 25th after The Voice at 9 and 9:30 Eastern
NBC.
on NBC.
Real good slot.
Yeah, good slot.
I'll be tuning in, so make sure you guys do. Buzz you later.